ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। With Vaheguru Ji's Kirpa, we are getting together as a Sangat. Sometimes we forget the importance of Sangat. ਸੰਗਤ ਦੀ ਕੀ ਮਹੱਤਵਤਾ ਹੈ ਆਪਾਂ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ that the sitting in the congregation in the sat sangat it protects us, prevents us from lots and lots of things, because this world is a sukham, this world is subtle, there are many things going on here. We see few things, we don't see few things. Sometimes sad ਸੁਭਾਅ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, sometimes when our mind is in peace we can see a lot of things which are subtle, which are not physical, non-physical things, but these things are all around. But when we come in sangat, sat sangat, the true congregation where the naam is being chanted, where the meditation is being done, where the purity of thoughts are there, we start seeing the good aura, and then with the good aura we see a lot of good things, right? That's the importance. But Maharaj in Gurbani has used a word maya mo and gubar, that this maya, this illusion, this attachment of the physical things, of our siblings, of our relationship, father, mother, children, spouse, whatsoever, kutumb, the family. This is maya mo and gubar. And is anna, blind, gubar, the blind well. Anna khoo na jada. Where is this and gubar? Maharaj is, if Maharaj is telling us, Maharaj is not just symbolically telling us that it is like that. It is there. Everything is inside us, right? In this maya mo and gubar, what happens is we become blind. We start respecting others. First of all, the location of this place is, we long time back we talked about the chakras, right? These energy centers all over our body. There is the lowest chakra, Multara, right? That chakra is the place which is actually near the pubic bone, right? Just below your belly button, right? That area is called as Andgubar. For a manmukh, the person who is not spiritual, the person who is stuck in lust, greed, anger, attachment, Maharaj says, Anna hoya Maya de vich, mostly their surt is in that chakra, below that chakra, that part of that chakra, that area which is called Andgavar, blind, because any decisions they will take will be full of lust, greed, anger, attachment, tamoguni stuff. That's what Maharaj is telling us. We're continuing with this Shabad. Maharaj is saying, Hukam chalaye nisang hoye, varte afreya. Afreya, arrogance. Let's say if there is some rich person, a king or something, so-called king, lot of money, he is ordering others nisang, without sharam. Sharam hi nahi ohnu koi. They're speaking rudely in arrogance. They're telling people to do this, to do that. Maharaj says that person, his surti, his focus, his consciousness is in that area. That's why he's uttering like that. His surti is below. His thoughts are not pure. Sabko vasgat kar leon bin nawe kha kar liya. Kende bhave sab nu vas kita hove. Maybe even they have these powers also. What is the power? Power of money, power of status, power of controlling the whole world. Then nobody is better than me. Sometimes people are scared, okay, this particular politician, if we'll say something about them, what will happen to us? right? Even Hitler was like that. People were scared saying something bad about him. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਏਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਸਭ ਕੋ ਵਸਗਤ ਕਰ ਲੈਣ, but at the end, if they have not connected with the Vaheguru, maybe they have a control of the world. In Gurbani, the example of Harnakash comes in Vedas and Gurbani in the old times, in the old Granths. हर जुग जुग भगतो पाया पैज रखदाया राम राजे हरनाकश दुष्ट हर मारे दुष्ट सिगाओ. That Harnakash type of people, right? He was killed by Vaiguruji in the respect, with the prayer of his son. He was about to kill his son, Prahlad. ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੁਰਤੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, the focus, their consciousness is below. They feel like he used to call himself a god, right? He used to say that I am a god. Because in this, especially in this Kalyug, the stories of Satyug, actually, the Harnakash story, but this is Kalyug. In Kalyug, everybody who has money, they think they are God. They can control everybody. But Maharaj says it is believed in every religion, especially in Hinduism, right? In the Vedas and all, in Puranas, you will see the reference is of 33 crore Devi Devta, 33 crore Devis and Devtas, 33 crore angels, 330 million angels. And you will not believe it, in Christianity also, in Judaism or in Islam also, they are talking about 330 million angels. They have described these 330 million angels. Some angels are fallen angels and some are unfallen angels. Some are guiding others, right? In Sikhi, the language might differ, but it is referencing to the same thing. In Sikhi, these angels are also referred in the Gurbani as Sur Nar Mun Jan. Maharaj says, Sur Nar Mun Jan Amrit Khojde, so Amrit Gurte Paya, Paya Amrit Gur Kirpa Kini Sacha Man Vasaya. They are not as par to God. These deities, 33 crore deities, they are not as par to Vaheguru. The ultimate Vaheguru is Nirankar, formless. He doesn't have a form. He doesn't come in June. Ik Oankar, Satnam, Kartapur, Nirpau. He's not afraid of anybody. Nirvar. He's not scaring anybody. He's full of compassion, full of love. He's not full of hate. Akal Murat, right? He is above, beyond the time. A Juni, he doesn't come in the reincarnation. That's why any deities or Devi Devte which we talk about, they are not as per Vaheguru, because Vaheguru doesn't come in Junes. Sapang, he is self-illuminated. Nobody has created him. That's why Gurbani is against the idol worship. Why? Because Maharaj says, Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Thapya na jai, kita na hoye, ape aap niranjan soye. Nobody can establish him. There is a process when in some religions, especially in Hinduism and all, when they buy the idols, they are not, they don't start doing the puja or start worshipping those idols right away. They will bring those idols, put them at a place, do some prayers, they will establish it. But Guru Nanak Dev Ji says you cannot establish God, because God has established us. Vaheguru Ji has established himself. These 330 million angels are also established by Vaheguru. And who are these? We also call them Sheed Singhs. We'll discuss more about that, but let's go ahead and understand this thing here. Kot 33 Sevka Siddh Sadak Dar Khariyan. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ even if you get a power where these 300 million angels, 333 crore Devi Devte, become your sevak. They are helping you. Even these, the Siddhas also. Siddhas are who have powers. Lot of powers. Maybe physical powers, maybe some other powers. Siddh Sadak dar khadiyan. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਚੌਂਕੀਦਾਰ ਬਣ ਜਾਣ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦਰ ਤੇ ਖੜੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਣ. They were meant to be the sevaks of Vaheguru. But Maharaj says, let's say, Maharaj is telling us the example of our arrogance and the ego, because ego and arrogance is the biggest wall between impurity and purity, between light and darkness. When our surt is down in that pubic area, the pubic bone, that is the place that's, this is a jukti, this is a technique which we have learned from Gurbani Guru. Then when we do Sas Gira Simran, we put a tummy in. Why we are doing that? When we say Wah and we stop there, we collect all that energy out there in that pubic area, and then we say Guru. When the tummy is out, what we are doing it, tummy in, we are bringing all that energy up from that Mooltara Chakra, that energy center lowest, to go to the Dasam Dwar. But that's why it is very important to do Sasgira Simran. Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru. And when we are doing with the saints, with the Sat Sangat together, the power is a lot more. Hor Kirpa. Otherwise, it is very easy. There are methods, so many methods available to detach yourself from the physical body. But if the path of Gurmat is the path of Gurshabad, the path of Shabad, because Gurshabad is a ship, is a plane which is going to take us to the Dar of Vaheguru. And when we reach the Dar of Vaheguru, there is another flight, another ship, another plane which we have to take, which is called Anhad Shabad or Naad. Anhad Bani, Gur Shabad Jani. But Maharaj says that in this way, till the time we don't have a target, we have forgotten why we were sent on this earth. Pai Parapat Manuk Dehuriya Gobind Milan ki eh teri bariya. We were sent so that we can meet that pure, that light which has no stains. Even if the single stain will be left, and even if all these angels will be doing our seva, but our home has not been done. Our home has not died. Our ego has not died. Our arrogance is still there. Maharaj says, it does not matter. Because all these things will be temporary. We have discussed about the khands also. Taram Khand, Saram Khand, and the final Khand is Sachkhand. Sachkhand is nowhere, it is here in front of us, everywhere, right? That's what we are talking about. When our mind goes in Sahaj, when our mind goes in peace, when our mind has no thoughts, right? When we are not in the lower centers of these energies, our surat, our mind is not there, our mind is up in the dar, in the court of Vaheguru, it's different. The idea is that we have to bring this mind with Vaheguruji's kirpa. We cannot do it on our own. Otherwise, you can come out of your body also, because there are a lot of methods to go out of body, to have out of body experiences. Some people will get out of body experiences by doing drugs, by doing LSD, Now the DMT is very common and all that stuff. But what are you, who you're going to meet there? If you have not, if your connection of your mind is not with the Shabad, then you are going to meet demons out there. You're going to meet demons. The multiple realms, the multiple dimensions around us. Not all the dimensions, all the realms belong to, I mean, everything belongs to Vaheguru. It's creation of Vaheguru. But the lower dimensions are meant for the lower Jivatmas, so-called demons. In biblical words, so-called fallen angels, Satan, the devils, the Kaal, the ghosts and all. If you're going to have these kind of out-of-body experiences. But Maharaj says, even if you get a power, Kot 33 Sevka, even if the good angels are your sevaks. See, whenever you are doing a Simran, whether at your home, especially in the Sangat, especially in these spiritual places, let's say Harmandir Sahib, or Gurdwaras or masjids, where the pure thoughts are there. It's all about thoughts. It's all about thoughts. Mandir, masjid, wherever, temples, wherever the pure thoughts are there, where the intentions are good, there you will see these angels. And who are these angels? They are between maybe you and me. Maybe somebody we know who did the bhakti, but still some stains were left in their mind. They didn't become khalis. They didn't become pure. Now Maharaj did a kirpa on them. The grace was there that they didn't got a reincarnation of a dog of 84 million Junes or 8.4 million Junes, but they became an angel, 330 million angels, one of the 330 million angels. For some reason, this number is there, described everywhere, even in Gurbani. Seems like this number never changes. Now you will ask how this number will not change, because the just again let's refer back to the Shabad. Sur nar munjan amrit khojde, so amrit gurte paya. Paya amrit gur kirpa kini sacha man vasaya. These Surnar Munjan will come back to this earth, become a human form, and do the bhakti, get Amrit Ras, get a Har Ras, and become one with the Jyot of Vaheguru, the light of Vaheguru, with one Nirankar. They are merged. The ones who are not merged will be becoming a Sheet Singhs or some guiding angels. Everywhere they will be there. The food is Naam. Without their physical body, they will be here all the time. We don't have to get scared. They are there right now also when we are doing Gurmat Vichara. When the pure Vichar is going on, right? The pure discussion is going on about the spirituality, about the purity of mind. These angels will still exist. Giram Bari Vad Sahabi Sab Nanak Supan Thiya. Girambari, what is Girambari? Girambari is when you are getting a responsibility. Basically, Maharaj is telling us that the responsibility of these angels or anything, whatever is happening in this creation, is not yours. It is Vaheguru's responsibility. Don't try to become something who you are not. Rather, become nothing. This is the difference. In the world, in the physical world, we all try to become something. We want power. We want to become a president. We want to become a prime minister. We want to become something. Our name should be there. Je jug chare arza. ਹੋਰ ਦਸੂਣੀ ਹੋਏ ਨਵਾਂ ਖੰਡਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣੀਏ ਨਾਲ ਚਲੇ ਸਭ ਕੋਏ ਚੰਗਾ ਨਾਮ ਰਖਾਏ ਕੇ ਜਸ ਕੀਰਤ ਜਗ ਲੇ ਜੇਤੀ ਸਿਰਤ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਤਾਂ ਬਾਤ ਨਾ ਪੁੱਛੇ ਕੋਈ Maharaj is saying even if your age is like hundreds and thousands of years, so there is a no concept, siddhas, with the mention of siddhs and sadhaks there in the olden times, in the Kailash mountain, Kailash in the Nepal where the Everest is there, Nepal and China and Tibet, that area where there is a very very low temperature and there are very difficult mountain ranges like Mount Kailash and all. People cannot even go there. These Siddhs used to go there and do the Bhakti out there in these mountain ranges. May not be just Mountain Kailash, just around these mountain ranges. Maharaj went there. Guru Nanak Dev Ji went there. I don't know if you have heard about that Sakhi. In one of the Udasi of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Guru Nanak Dev Ji went there to meet these Siddhas. They were thousands of years old. They were doing, they were sitting in Samadhi. But the Suji of Naam is not there. The age is not important. You don't want to live forever because your body, physical body, will perish. The wrinkles will come, some problems of the physical body, because everything has an age. But you might still stay there because the game is about swas. How many swas, how many breaths are written for you? There are a set number of breaths which are written for everybody based on their karams, based on what is written from their previous words, how many swas they can take. If those swas are done, that's why people who live in anxiety and stress, what will happen? They will take the swas very fast, especially when you're angry, when you're lusty, tamoguni, again, pubic bone area. When you stay there, right, your swas will be so much, you will die very easily, right? But still, Maharaj is saying the age is not important. What important is his grace, is his sight on you, nazar is on you, the amrit nazar, the amrit jyot is there inside you or not. Are you connected with the oneness? That is what is more important. Girambari vad sahabi sab nanak supanthiya, this is like a dream. Just like when we wake up, this similarly we are going to wake up one day from this world and everything is going to go vanish. You will forget about. Now we have Andkur Maya Gobar, right? That Maya is there, Mo is there, the attachment with our family is there right now. But the day when we are going to perish, when we are going to leave this physical body, you are going to forget about everything. You will say which parents we are talking about, which kids we are talking about, because this is a short time we have. That's why a lot of stress is given. Eh kutumb tujhe dekhda challe nahi tere naale. That this family which you see around, it's not gonna go with you. Saath tere challe nahi tis naal kyun chit laiye? Why you are putting your mind? Why you're busy putting your mind, your surat in your family? Do your duties. Yes, duties are important, but don't get so much attached with it. Otherwise, chances are you are going to stay in that area and you have become a fallen angel. You have become a demon or something, or go in the Churasi Lakshmi. But when somebody tries to lift themselves up, when their mind is pure, the thoughts are pure, and if there are no stains, that light will merge in that light. You will become Nirankar. You will become part of one, formless. Otherwise, middle area, that if you have reached till Dar, let's say somebody is doing Simran also, right? All the time, they'll reach till Dar at least. What is the nishani that you have reached till the Dar or the door of Vayu? The nishani is Sodar tera keha so kar keha jitbeh sarb smale vaje tere naad anek sakha. You'll start hearing the shabad. That shabad you have to connect with. That naad you have to connect with. And naad will take you there. But you can't reach to the naad if your surt, if my surt is down there in the pubic area, pubic bone area, or in the lower energy centers. It's difficult for me to reach there. That's why Ardas Benti is very important. Grace is very important. But Ardas only helps when there is a Simran, when there is a Sasgra Simran being happening, when the purity of thoughts is there, when we are reading the Gurbani, taking the Gyan of Chautha Pad, understanding why we are here, what is the purpose of life, what should we do, and actually apply it every day. Then only we will be able to get a grace and blessings of Vaigu. Otherwise, we will all fall down. गिरम बारी वड साहबी फिर वड्डे साहब बन के भी कुछ नहीं होना. It's nothing gonna happen because that job, Maharaj says, don't worry, don't be stressed, don't have a tension. All the tension, all the dukh, all the pain, give it to me. Dukh par har sukh kar le jaye. And sukh, the peace is eliminating our thoughts. Stop taking the tension. And we can't do it on our own. But when we will do Simran, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru. When from multiple thoughts, there is only one thought left in our head. Saas Gira Simran, Saas Saas Antargat Simran. All the time. Then what will happen? There will be no thoughts. There will be no lusty thoughts, no greedy thoughts, not angry thoughts, no attachment. You'll be still doing your duties. You will not shy away from your duties, but you will not be attached. You will not have a stress. Aoji, let's all try ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਮਾਰੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਨ ਸਾਡੀ ਵੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਉੱਪਰ ਜਾਵੇ ਦਰ ਤੇ ਜਾਵੇ and from the dar we should receive the grace of Naad, and from Naad we can connect with the Jyot, with the light of Vaheguru and become one with Vaheguru. आओ जी शुरू करिए. We have to say वाह, listen, Guru, listen. आओ जी शुरू करिए. वाह Guru, वाह Guru, वाह Guru, वाह Guru, वाह Guru, वाह Guru, वाह
Guru, 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 uh,